Oh my god. We got a lot of first-time shatters. What's up? What's up? You're like one of 3 people on Twitch that you watch. I'm one of 3 people on Twitch that you watch. Who are the others? Ah. Thank you, Previs Knight, for the resub. 100% of that money just went to Twitch. Genius how people are resubbing. It literally says, like, the title of the stream is "Don't resub," and then it has it in all caps above. Like, I don't know what else I'm meant to do. I think it's people that have it, like, to resub automatically. No ads. No, you won't get ads. I'm not a partner anymore. Literally, the only way I make money is through donos. I mean, I can make a second channel video out of it. So, yeah, we winning, eh. All right, we got another one. Ooh, this one kind of cute. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god, this music. Oh my god. Hang on. Atom Smasher was good, right? I think. Oh, fuck off. No, more people are resubbing. Stop. I'm not getting any money from it. Stop. Ugh. Rich man cries over lack of money. I mean, yes. Literally, yes. True. Oh, we'll get started in a moment. Okay. Hello there. Okay. What can we put on? Some fucking Minecraft music. I need to build like a playlist for streaming, man. I really need to build a playlist. I just don't have anything planned out. Oh, that's kind of wholesome. Ooh. Dude, old Minecraft music is still so good. I hate the fact that it's almost nostalgic now. That's kind of like really worrying. Oh, we hit a hype train. Money that I'll never get. Great. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Twitch. It's genius, man. Like, I went onto the appeals portal today to see how I could appeal my case to get partner back. There isn't even an option for what they did to me. Like, me losing partner. Like, that's never happened to someone. That they get there. They usually just get straight up banned. So I can't even do anything. Twitch be like, you circumvented the system, but the only way you can appeal is if you circumvent the system. Genius. Genius. Email Twitch directly. I've already done that. I'll probably get a reply in 7 to 8 months saying no. Stubble? Yeah, no, I forgot to shave. My facial hair grows like bamboo because, like, I just don't... I shave every single day. If I go more than, like, 24 hours without shaving, then I just... It just grows out. It's because I shave. I'm probably going to end up getting it lasered or something. I just don't like facial hair on me. I kind of want to commit. I want to commit to baby face for the rest of my life. Okay. So... I'm thinking, I got 2 plans for this stream today. One, I wanted to do some React Andy content. And then secondly, I want to play a game on stream that I'm going to put into a main channel video. But I want to do some React shit first. So, I have nothing, by the way. Somebody, like, drive me out. If you guys have, like, any suggestions for second channel content I could react to. COD World at War, I finished it. I finished it yesterday. I finished it on a veteran difficulty. Wait, is the fucking category still World at War? Hang on a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. No, it's not Soma. Oh, it is still fucking Call of Duty World at War. God damn it. Hang on. Hang on. I'll fix this. I'll fix this. Put me on just chatting. Put me on just chatting so I get more views. Yes! Okay. There we go. All right, I changed it.
How is Pyro supposed to get a car when Twitch self bans him?
Bitcoin and crypto. Easy clap. Okay, so the game I'm gonna be schlaming. I'll do that in a bit. I'll tell you as soon as we start it up. It's not Soma though. I do want to do a video on Soma. But what should we...
Obama soap time.
There's a new Jay Aubrey out. Is there? Have a look. That little handsome boy. Hang on, let's have a look. Bro, I keep seeing my face everywhere on YouTube now saying cancelled. And I keep thinking it's the fucking drama, but it's from 2020, but it's not. It's because, like, everyone's made videos on me with the Twitch thing, like being suspended from Twitch, like soft banned. It's genius. I just keep seeing, like, they're using the thumbnail from me in the response video as well. Like, they're literally baiting on purpose. Genius. Cruelty Squad. Yeah, 100% I'll make a video on Cruelty Squad, but that's not the video I'm covering. Oh, thank you, Spooky, for the 10 as well, and Big Carry for the 10. Hang on. What do we got for suggestions? Not games, not games. React Andy. Subreddit?
Pyro can react to your subreddit, or at least watch this funny Maymay video I made.
Funny Maymay video. Did you actually say Maymay? Is that... Yeah, you spelled it out as Maymay. Yeah, of course you did. Piece of shit. All right. Are we going on the part? I actually haven't checked it in like 2 days. I might actually just do a... I don't like checking it like without casing it out first, because you guys post some like fuck shit on there. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll look at the sub plebit, just for a minute, and then maybe we'll watch. I kind of want to watch the video on Dan Bilzerian. I think I might watch Jay Aubrey's video on Dan Bilzerian, because I've heard that's really interesting. Because there's no point making a video on Dan, because everyone's like rinsed that topic, and it's probably like pretty open and shut case. That could be interesting. But yeah, let's do. Let me react to Plebit. Let me react to Plebit.
How is Pyro supposed to get a car when Twitch sub bans him?
All right.
Pyro react to your subreddit or at least
Watch the trial.
video I made about the Twitch shadow ban Lamau.
The trial's over, bro. Johnny won. I'm literally trying to get a video out on it. Like, I made a video on the trial today on my channel, but I can't fucking upload it because it's got limited ads. Overlay. All right. Let's have a look. What we got? What we got? Pyrocynical streams on Twitch. Why is it so pink? Oh yeah, because I'm not signed in. Do another analog horror? Maybe. Maybe. There's a fucking bird outside with a worm in its mouth. Holy shit. All right. What we got? Let's see how funny these are. Haha, Lamau. Me when I find out a game called MGS5 rips off Hunt Down the Freeman's plot. It's not even... It's literally not even... Okay, yeah, I guess it's relevant. I guess it's relevant because Hunt Down the Freeman. Jesus, the skill gate here for like memes is pretty low today, guys. According to Google, Pyro weighs 50 kilograms. Pyrocynical height and other body measurements. He is 5'11" tall and weighs around 50. Fuck. Hang on. Oh no, wait. Born 1997. He's a celebrity. Now Comus. What the fuck? Many of his fans believe he is a secret homosexual since he constantly mocks members of the LGBT community and regularly posts videos on When have I mocked LGBT? What the fuck? Who wrote this? Who wrote this? What the fuck? He's 25. His weight is 5'10". He weighs 68 kg. Okay, that's a little bit. Weighs a little bit more. It's secret. It's such a genius claim, eh? Like, just he's a secret homosexual. The fucking internet. Jesus. How big is Pyrocynical? He's 5'11" and weighs around 50 kg. How? 23. Caucasian net worth 4 million. It's a little bit low. It should be in the billions. Come on. Pyrocynical wife and kids. Is Pyrocynical gay? Is Pyrocynical a fairy? It is not clear whether he is one or not. He has done several things to suggest he is one, such as going to a furry convention, according to Keemstar. Okay, this is old rain. This is like 2016 shit. I'm 5'11" and weigh 50 kilograms. Where did you... He measures 15 inches for his biceps and 40 inches for his chest, waist, and hips. He has brown eyes. Okay, I literally have green eyes. I have green eyes. And this pisses me off, right? Hang on. Internet historian did this. It's all his fault. Hang on. Internet... Oh my god, actual spelling moment.
Child.
I did a video with Internet Historian. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's this one, right? Yeah. And he I don't know why, but his fucking editors made my eyes brown. I don't know why they did that. And then I messaged him about it, and he's so pedantic, and he always wants to like change his videos and stuff. And he just turns around to me and he goes, Lamau, like deal with it. So yeah, I got canonically I have brown eyes now, even though literally green. Before they were famous. I got a before they were famous video. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, no, that's old. Okay. What else? Pyro on his way to do a 9-hour video on the... What's the changed law? What's the changed... Anyone know what that is?
What happened to the subs? Anyways, happy Pride Secret Homo.
Thank you, 21st Century, for the 5. Appreciate it, man. What is the changed law? Oh, fuck off. Not that. Not that. Okay, alright. We're not... No, we're not... I know exactly what that fucking game is. Thank you, Fiddick, for the 10. Oasis Psycho. Tyler imagining he's on a defunct mining colony fighting monsters while sitting still in his... It's genius how the game did like a pretty good job tackling mental health. And all the Zoomers are going to watch it with, like, you know, Christian Bale, American Psycho on in the background thinking, oh my god, holy me. He is literally me. So, like, are you gay or something? What? What pride flag is that? What pride flag is that, guys? I'm not really sure. I haven't seen a purple one before. I made this at 5 a.m. instead of sleeping. Do we really want to watch... Do we really... Are we... Is the subreddit down that bad? We're doing Hitler React to... Wasn't this a thing in, like, 2012? This was literally a 2012 thing. The application was in Europe. The Americans partnered you. They're claiming that because you applied twice, you've broken their partner terms. Because of the supposed breach should be... Okay, why am I Hitler? Why am I Hitler? I don't understand why I'm Hitler in this. Yeah, literally, this was me. This was me because I thought originally all they did was kick me back down to affiliate, but they didn't. They just cancelled everything.
Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Okay, this is kind of funny. This is actually kind of funny. It's the bit where he takes off the glasses like the... This is me. This is me getting that fucking shitty email.
Es bleiben im Raum Keitel, Jodel, Krebs.
Okay, this is kind of genius. This is kind of genius. I fuck with this. I just wonder what he's going to say when he just starts molding. Someone in chat literally just said, now, why can't I sub?
Ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Wer schickt sie?
They keep Wrath Ninja! Genius.
Jeder hat mich belogen, sogar die SS! Die gesamte Generalität ist nichts weiter als ein Haufen niederträchtiger, treuloser Feiglinge!
Mein Führer, ich kann nicht zulassen, dass die Soldaten, die für Sie
Die
verbringen...
seid Feiglinge! Verreiter, Versager!
It must be so weird for like a German to watch this, right, and just not understand the joke at all because they can actually understand everything that's being said. These kind of Hitler videos will be funny as long as the majority of the population doesn't try to learn German.
Das ist ungeheuerlich.
Die Generalität ist das Geschmeiß des deutschen Volkes! Sie ist ohne Ehre! Sie nennen sich Generale, weil sie Jahre auf Militärakademien zugebracht haben, nur um zu lernen, wie man Messer und Gabel hält! Jeden nur Widerstand in den Weg gelegt! Ich hätte gut daran getan!
It's meant to be an easy side hustle. This is what I love about... This is what I love about the Pyro fan base, right? It's like you guys are genuine, but you also have to always mock me every second sentence. They just go hand in hand.
Wie Stalin! Ich war nie auf einer Akademie. Und doch habe ich allein auf mich gestellt, ganz Europa erobert.
Wine addiction.
Verräter! Mit ihrem eigenen Blut werden sie bezahlen! Sie werden es saufen in ihrem eigenen Blut!
Bitte gerne. Jetzt beruhig dich doch.
You made this at 5 a.m., bro. You made this at 5 a.m.
Den Wind gesprochen. Es ist unmöglich, unter diesen Umständen zu führen.
How do you do TTS? There's if you go into the chat, like if you scroll down with all the links, there's like a guide on how to do it.
Es ist aus.
That's genius. That was really good. Okay, I really did not expect that to be good at all, because like Hitler meme. That was good though. That was really good. Yeah, Max Bandit nailed it.
3 days. Yes, we all have 3 days to live.
Wait, who? Just take some random fucking person's fact. Oh, it's coming in 4 days, guys.
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not, you stupid bastard?
Is this the entire subreddit? This is why I never check the subreddit. Come on, that wound looks pretty bad, dude. 2020 coronavirus monkeypox. Did that bullet knock you stupid? You're in unnamed African country and have malaria. The UFLL has us surrounded. Go up and check your wounds. I need to do a video on Far Cry 2. I really do. It's such a boring game though. Like some aspects of it, it's so boring. Like the side quests and stuff. But it's almost like a really good. It's almost like a tech demo that they made into a game. And that makes it playable. But some of the missions and stuff are so dragged out. Because 90% of that... I think the reason why I put that game off for so long is because 90% of it is get a quest, travel to the other side of the map, turn it in. But yeah, no, it's got really cool mechanics. Congratulations, you've won more $1 billion. No, I know how this ends. No. Just not even. Yeah. Rest in peace. Para taking a photo on the unnamed African country. Is that Far Cry 2 again as well? Barry 63 rolls worst fish and chips ever. Asked to leave Binley Mega Chippy. Oh, I saw this. This was posted on the Discord server. This is really fucking cool. Like they made that entire that's all like 3D rendered and stuff, all of that. But that was all made like in, you know, around the video. That's so cool. I saw this, yeah. Apparently I'm in the background of this. This was the guy with the wish.com speaker.
Already free, pretty much living on fried at breakfast. House browns from your housemates extras. Undercover in box.
There I am. Yep, there I am.
Vectors, pissed up in your morning lectures. Losing a beat, busting a move. There's only one way.
Yeah, it was a bottle of piss. It was a bottle of piss. Far Cry Primal. Okay. Should we check like what the should we filter it by like highest? See if there's anything there this week. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. That cat is genius. The cat is actually genius. I genuinely thought you were just gonna play a whole furry video right there, but no. Okay, I respect that. That was a good you circumvented it. Me, when I live in America, contrary to popular belief, knife crime is actually worse in the US. Hang on a minute. Have we won? Knife crime in UK versus Trump. Okay. Is it like an actual statistic? A focus. Is there not like any kind of... Is it just what Trump said, Lamau? How does London compare to New York? Okay. Knife versus guns. What information is available? So 8 million people live in New York and 9 million live in London. Murder total for the year was 295. That is just words. Yeah, it's just words. All right, I can't be fucked reading that. I can't be fucked. All right, Americans, you have this one. I can't be fucked reading. Increase my Jordans. I need to play that game again, man. I really do want to play that. I feel that that's a game you should like play, like replay every couple of years. You fucked up my face. Oh, it's not how it's supposed to go. Oh. Inside all of us is Paul Dano. It's genius though, right? Because Christian Bale, when he played American...
Streamer. How are you doing, partner? It's your favorite American president of Bama. Thank you. God bless.
Fuck you. Thank you, Adam, for the 10, but fuck you. Favorite partnered streamer. Piece of shit. Like, Paul Dano is like incel, but then Christian Bale is like Chad incel, right? Kids had their fun already. Now it's the real man's turn. It's in there. He struggles to withhold his urges to piss in the Garfield urinal. Not even reading that one. I saw this, by the way. Bro, look at... Man, hang on. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me go on to the Let me go on Pyrocynical. Let me go on Pyrocynical. Because this annoyed me so... Look at this. Look at this. This is me crying about being banned, right? Look at the chat. Look at the chat. It's so bizarre. I'm not actually sure this has ever happened to someone. That is the entire fucking video. Something generalized. We might not all agree with it. Like, for example, I am literally crying about my livelihood being taken away from me. This is the entire chat. And I'm not even joking. Like, it goes on for like the entire... Look at this. Okay, let's go to like the end of the video. Still there. It has not ceased. It has not slowed down. It has not ceased at all. Rent free. Someone in chat said, "Don't cry then, Omega lol." So yeah, that was the entirety of the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Genius. Pets Cup 2, Fat Cry 2, MLG Teletubbies 2, How to Pizza. Shut the fuck up. Did you know, in order to play the role of an insane and mentally depressed person in the movie Joker, Joaquin Phoenix had to play Hunt Down the Freeman? How is it Utopia? Yeah, because the colors. Okay, yeah, Lamau. Utopia fans be like, okay, rent free, by the way, rent free. Utopia fan base be like, we got two jokes, we got two colors. Can you add fem power into the game? Yeah, I really wish they would, man. I really wish they would. All right, I'm thinking we watch this Jay Aubrey video now. I'm thinking we watch this Jay Aubrey video. I do want to see this Dan Bill these nuts, because I heard about this guy just being like a bit of a scammer or something to do with like well, he's just one of those LA types that just has his fingers in like everything. So, yep. Back to React Andy. Yep.
Please welcome Instagram's most loved and hated man, Dan Bilzerian.
The king of Instagram, as his PR firm forces every article to call him.
The king alpha male.
The king alpha male.
Danny B. Dan Bilzerian.
I just remember like he got his Twitter hacked. That is the only thing I remember about this guy.
Bitch.
He looks like
king alpha male.
The king alpha male.
Did any of you see did any of you see like the beta Gordon Freeman? Hang on. He's always looked like the beta Gordon Freeman to me. Every time I see this guy. It looks exactly the same as that. Like his chin... His facial hair is so sculpted. He looks like that... Hang on. Minecraft Steve in real life. There's a guy with like a beard. There's like a guy with a beard and he's looking down or something, right? Are we going to find it? Hang on. If I type in beard, that might work. That's it. This guy. Every time I think of Dan Bilzerian, I just think of this guy. Just like Minecraft head.
Bilzerian. I just have bitches around me all the time. I'd be jet skiing. I'd be driving around in Ferraris and private jets. You're living like a life that doesn't even seem real.
Where did Dan get his money from?
Your father was a corporate takeover specialist.
Oh, wait, is that subs to this?
He went to jail.
They're getting straight up sued by their former president.
This just looks fake.
Allegedly kicking a woman in the face at a nightclub. Did you do that?
Freeman has got some updates through a Mesa build or some shit. Got its recent reviews up to 60% on Steam in recent.
Really? Shit, thank you. Yeah, Ryan, I'll check that out, man. Thanks for the 5.
Well,
he does like poker or something, I think, right?
When you were younger.
You look like Paul Dano in The Girl Next Door when you were younger. Hang on. Paul Dano, Girl Next Door. How does that look like me in any way? I've never had hair like that in my entire life. How's that look like me, bro? Yeah, I don't see it all. Literally just white nerdy person. White nerdy person. Comparison ends there.
Allow me to set the scene. The date is February 24th, 2021. A young Instagram influencer is scaling a $63 million Bel Air mansion in hopes of finding its elusive owner, the man with the perfect geometrical beard, Dan Bilzerian.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's got like so many pictures of him just with like a Cuban cigar, right? There's one on a boat. There's one on a boat, I think. Where he's just, it literally just looks like a Photoshop meme, like a deep fake or something. Oh, there it, oh, it's the pipe. Yeah, it just doesn't even look real. He actually just looks like, if you asked, it's like if you asked an AI, to generate a human's face. People in chat are saying Popeye. Popeye. Like, they're definitely veneers. There's no way those are his actual teeth. They're veneers.
I think we're good. Come on. Dan, are you in there?
But what's the deal with this guy? Who even is he? On the surface, he looks like a bodybuilder compensating for being 5'9". A fusion of Tony Stark and Hugh Hefner.
Come on, man. Nothing wrong with being 5'9". Don't do him like that.
Compensating for being 5'9". A fusion of Tony...
Wait, what's that email,
looks
though?
like a
What's that email?
bodybuilder compensating for being 5'9".
Oh, hang on. Subject Dan Bilzerian. Liked your article. The only thing I wanted to reach out to you about was I'm not sure where you got that he's 5'7". He's actually 5'9". Don't add half an inch. It sounds like cope. He's actually 5'9.5". Just wondering if we can get that changed. I wanna yeah, when they add the half, that's cope. It's like if you see someone on Tinder and it's like 5'11.5". It's just like, no, we gone. Funny story time behind this though. Talking about height, just reminded me of something. I was like, when I was younger, I was like mad insecure about my height. I'm fine with it now. I got no issue with it. But when I was younger, I think I was like, I must have been 14 or 15.
My favorite partner and streamer.
You doing yeah, when I was like 14 or 15, I just completely hated my height. Because the thing is, I'm not even sure. I think I'm like 6 foot. I need to go measure myself, but I think 6 foot. So it's almost like, hang on, I'm getting fucking repeat donos come through again. Yeah, no, it's like when I was younger, I because I had a lot of friends that were very tall. They were like 6'5" and all that kind of shit. It fucked with my confidence a lot. And I don't know why. I genuinely had body dysmorphia. I thought I had to get my... I had to become taller. It was so bizarre. Like I just became so obsessive over it. Like I remember at one point I was literally looking up what was it, like ways to get height surgery and shit. Keep in mind I was like 14, right? I was like 13, 14, so just complete fucking moron. But no, literally I remember looking it up and I remember seeing how they'd like break your, like you can get height surgery. Height surgery is the thing, and I'm not even joking. It's about as horrible as it sounds. They like break your legs. They put implants into your legs to extend the bone, like titanium plates, and it fucks you up for life. You could never, like, you would be in pain for a lot of your life. And you have these people that do it just for like to add, they basically have their legs broken. They're in a hospital bed for like 9 months to add like 2 inches onto their height. I don't know. It's so weird. Like I remember when I was younger, I was so obsessed with like being taller. And then it just went. I just never cared ever again. So weird. I'd rather be short. I actually would rather be short as well because like the back pain and stuff. I remember Schlatt said this on stream, right? Like he said it is, or a podcast, I think. He said like his dad is tall as fuck and he kind of got the short end. So Schlatt's still tall. I've met him. He's taller than me. Schlatt's like, he must be like 6'2" or something. But yeah, I think anything above like 6'5" is like probable back pain. But yeah, the thing is, I am 6 foot. I know I am. I've measured myself, but 6 foot sounds like such a non-existent height. It's almost like 5'11" and 6 foot both sound like copes, right? Like cope heights. Like you can't be 6 foot. You are 5'11" and you're lying. You're adding an inch on. Schlatt is 5'8". Yeah, no, 5'8". Someone in chat said, "Can I break your legs?" Yeah, you can. You can. Oh, was there no sound now? Oh wait, yeah, because
a professional poker player with lavish taste and a massive online following of over 30 million insecure teenage boys. If a lifestyle of touring the world, sleeping with models, shooting machine guns in the desert, parading around exotic animals, sitting down with meatheads, posing with enormous stacks of...
Is he just holding a bag of pennies? Well, he's literally just holding a bag of pennies. Oh, the cash behind him. Lamau. I didn't even see that. I just saw the pennies.
Enormous stacks of cash, partying with major celebrities, and ruining a perfectly good car with a
just his little head sticking out of it.
military grade tank seems too good to be true.
There's no way. Like, you know for a fact that when he said, "When we film this, you need to show my head. You need to show it's me piloting the tank." It just looks like,
That's because it is. Dan is a fraud.
Looks like a turtle.
He doesn't live here anymore.
He was actually exiled from his California dream home.
Dan Bilzerian exits rented LA mansion. Neighbors celebrate. Neighbors celebrate. This reminds me of when the Ace family had that mudslide, right? Hang on. Like, Ace family did a mudslide thing. So Ace family were like... They were jet skiing on their mansion's pool, and it was kicking up all the water and causing a mudslide. And you can literally hear the neighbors down below go, "Stop! Stop!" Like, they're causing this like huge mudslide and basically flooding like all the down area bits. But then you can literally just see how he's hang on, where is he? Yeah, he was kicking up water and stuff on like a jet ski. Just so embarrassing. Just no awareness. Or how are Ace family doing right now anyway? They fell off. I haven't heard about them in like a minute. They did a little bit of falling off. I mean, they still get good views though. Like anything, I think I got told once by a YouTuber, like anything that's more than 10% of your subscribers is good. Anything that's more than 10% of your subscribers and views, that's good. But they did a little bit of falling off. I mean, what's their most popular? Yeah, like 40 mil, 30 mil, 18 mil. Yeah, they're baby. All right.
Just last year, quietly abandoning a key part of his brand that made him the Giga Alpha Chad his fans once
He does actually look a bit... I hate to give him a compliment. He does look like the Giga Chad a little bit.
Your lifestyle. I mean, I have to talk to my accountant about all of it. I don't know.
But how exactly did we get here? What happened to Dan the Man Bilzerian? Well, that's what I want to find out. But first, we're gonna need to go back to where it all began.
Holy synth music.
Daniel Brandon Bilzerian was born on December 7th, 1980 in Tampa, Florida. Coming from humble beginnings, his mother was nothing more than a social worker, with his father being but a simple businessman. You know what kind of businessman, you ask?
Wall Street.
Just the kind that manipulates the stock market for a living.
Really successful businessman, and then the newspaper.
Why is it always people with fucking daddy's cash, man? Like every single time. Every time it's daddy's cash people.
Paper headlines are... And I think this is like the late 80s. He's indicted for like tax and security.
Literally inherit daddy's cash.
You know, I'm actually just kidding about that humble beginnings thing. Hard to grow
inherit
up in a
daddy's
house
cash,
like this and
put it
still
into a
pretend you're
business that your
self-made,
daddy
but
like runs.
Dan found a way.
So how did you make your money then?
Playing poker.
Why is he sat like that? It's the power stance. It's like my arms go here, right? It's like he was here. It's genius because he's obviously trying to like exude confidence, but he just looks like he took 3 inches off his fucking height.
You made it all playing poker.
Yeah.
Wow, that is insane.
The point is, Paul Bilzerian had become one of the richest corporate raiders in the entire region by the time Dan was just 6 years old, setting up multiple trust funds for his 2 sons before being locked away for fraud in the early 90s.
He was then ordered to pay $60 million back to the government, and
Lamau.
after he paid back $3
I bet that's
million,
like nothing.
He was like, uh-oh, I'm out of money. Anyway, on a completely unrelated note, his son Dan Bilzerian mysteriously won $50 million in 1 year playing poker, which is more than any professional poker player has made in their entire lifetime.
But trust me, we'll get back to Dan's father in a little bit. For now, I want to focus on the man, the myth, the king of Instagram. No, I'm not talking about myself, even though Dan and I do have similar followings, with over 10,000 one-night stands under his belt. Wait, did I read that right? 10,000? 10,000 one-night stands in one house?
17 chicks. And I remember I had sex 9 times in one day. I was like so proud of myself.
Well, I mean, it's good Dan would never lie.
9 how would you just not get bored? How that's not even a flex. That's just like you bro, like by time like 6 and 7 you are just going through the motions. God damn. Is he still got like an Instagram following? I swear I saw him on Instagram like suggested to me, and his Instagram has not taken a hit at all. Like he's still juicing. Let's have a look. Fuck out of here. Thank you, pop-up. Okay, so he's hidden likes on that one. Based. 1.5, 2.4. Yeah, no, that's still really healthy. Shit. That's still millions of likes. God damn. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's all bots. But that's really good. He still definitely has... He's got a book. The damn Bilzerian book just titled, oh my... What is this? You knew what you were doing. Oh my... All right, guy. 20 pop-ups, by the way. 1922. I was born before the war. What the fuck? The KSI show? KSI, what are you doing with this guy, bro? What are you doing with this guy? Where was the... I don't even understand this website now. All right, whatever.
It was though. I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to take his word for it.
He objectifies women on a mainstream platform, normalizing women as background rather than as actual human beings. In other words, you make women, according to them, props.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I said the same thing about Hugh Hefner, right?
Is that supposed to be a good thing? I mean, they said the same thing about Hugh Hefner. Yeah, they did.
I don't know. I just take pictures and the women are there, so I don't know. I mean, it's all up to interpretation. I mean, people.
He sounds like a stalker in court. I took a picture and she was there. It's not my fault. I just pressed the camera shutter.
What is your interpretation?
That, you know, I have a bunch of women hanging around.
But make no mistake, he wasn't always the zenith of peak male vitality, though. In fact, he actually dropped out of 4 separate high schools over the span of 3 years, even being arrested for bringing a machine gun on campus his senior year.
So explain what led to you getting thrown in jail your senior year.
A machine gun and a shotgun in my vehicle on school grounds.
I don't like how he sounds like Norm Macdonald. I don't like how he sounds like Norm Macdonald. Because I really like Norm Macdonald, and I don't want to associate Norm Macdonald's voice with this guy.
Be probably what led to that. And this was right after Columbine happened, which is kind of bad timing, if you will.
Galaxy brain stuff here from our boy Dan. But after pulling a Vince Staples, he decided to abandon school altogether and enlist in the Navy right after graduating. I think he graduated, I'm not actually sure. All I know is that he is said to have spent about 4 years in the Navy, apparently going through 510 grueling days of SEAL training with 2 broken legs.
You know, I had done everything that I was supposed to do. I made it through Hell Week with broken legs.
No, you did not.
And I just went in the medical and I asked them.
No, you did not.
I ran for like 2 miles and just destroyed them even more, just because I was just so sick of the military. I just wanted to get out. And they gave me what I wanted. They were going to get me out.
I think under the UCMJ, that's actually a crime. He's not running for 2 miles with broken legs if he's truly hurt. It just seems like this is made for social media.
Dan's strained relationship with the U.S. military becomes a little dicey.
It's weird because obviously like there's still more of the video to go over, but like I feel like you could not fake a personality more than like influencers in LA. It's insane. They're almost like bred to just be like just fake people. It's I mean there are a lot of good people in LA. There's like yeah, I got nothing.
So stick with me here. The first step in becoming a Navy SEAL is completing basic underwater demolition training, known as BUDS for short. Meant to test physical and mental stamina, the 24-week program is described as demanding and intense. Most trainees don't even make it past this one phase.
Wait, Markiplier lives in LA? Tell him to get out. Tell him to get out.
But Dan has insisted he spent over a year and a half on BUDS alone. Yeah, the same guy who struggles to land a jet ski in the water. But he claims his extended training and frequent rollbacks had to do with his too stressful.
It's weird seeing cases like this though, because you think like, is this like someone who's kind of legit and he's done a bit of shady stuff, or is this someone that was literally grown as a fake person and then just pumped full of roids and shit, just to kind of like, you know, have all the muscles and stuff while doing like minimal effort.
I had broken legs for like a year and a half or a year and 7 months. It was insane. It was basically like, they're like, okay, well, this guy's legs are just never going to fucking heal.
So why wasn't it healing? I'm still confused.
Well, because I went through SEAL training, that kind of fucked him up a little bit.
Dan never officially became a SEAL, instead being kicked out just...
It's weird as well though, because like, there never seems to be a bit where he's caught out on a lie. He's very, like, when this guy speaks, he's very confident on what he says, you know? Which is even more worrying, because it makes you... Oh, everyone in the chat saying height surgery. He got height... Yeah, no, that's why he had his legs broken for 2 years, guys. He had height surgery. It makes sense now.
2 days before passing to the next phase on account of a safety violation at the gun range, or in his words, no real good reason. Yeah, I'm sure there is no real good reason.
I'm gonna give you guys some perspective. For somebody to be rolled back from training 2 days prior to graduation, there has to be something pretty significant. They call Navy SEALs often the $1 million man, and that's because how much it costs to train these guys and how much time goes into that. So he doesn't dive into that, but I will say that does bring some red flags or questions. You have to have done something really bad or be very highly disliked, I would say.
Rumors of Dan falling asleep during training and getting into arguments with officers have since circulated online. And although I have no real way to verify any of these testimonies...
Hang on, what's this one? I first heard Dan's story from his point of view, then I heard it from guys in his class. He was a self-absorbed ass. He made it to 3rd phase, and during a night evolution, he fell asleep in the field. When they were recalled for muster, he wasn't there. He then tried to blame his classmates that didn't come and wake him up. He has friends in the teams or ex-team guys. Some like him, or at least his money. His class, however, did not like him. He was dropped and never finished. That was the last straw, and they made a song about the tune of Can't Find Bilzerian instead of Can't Find a Better Man, I believe is the lyrics. I don't have any opinion really, but this is what I got directly from the source. If you aren't liked in the teams, your career will most likely get cut short. You can't just be tough and not quit. You must perform and gain the trust of your brothers in a very small group. He couldn't. I mean, that's kind of like... That's almost too... There's too much going on there for that to be a lie, right? That's a lot. Like, he's made his own little fucking lore page here. Like...
Just the thought of Dan's former class making up songs to mock him after he got dropped is really beautiful to me.
And this instructor that didn't like me, he couldn't even find excuses the 3rd time. He just admin dropped me. I didn't even know that was like a thing. I didn't even know you could get admin drop, but yeah.
Hey, a broken leg and an honorable discharge still gave our...
Why does he say admin drop like he'd been like banned from like a Gmail server or something? Just says it so nonchalantly.
Man in the ledge $6,000 disability allowance, so...
You know, I was getting the GI Bill, and the VA was paying me, and I was getting grants and everything for school, and so I was making pretty good money for a college student.
Despite, yes, completing about 99% of the military's toughest training, his love-hate relationship with the Navy extends even further into his later years, when he paid his way into a military film in 2013.
Monk, hang on. What's this? Go back. Mark Wahlberg, lone survivor, based on true acts of. Okay, so let's have a look at this film. Let's see how it did. 7.5 is not actually bad. That is very surprising. That is not actually bad, especially for a Mark Wahlberg film. I genuinely expected like a 6 at best. Okay, what was his role?
Military film in 2013, pumping $1 million into production in exchange for 8 minutes of screen time they ended up cutting down to 60 seconds.
You paid $8 million for that. Lamau.
Even trying to sue the
I mean,
production
it's kind of annoying because it's basically nothing for him. But
company afterwards? Yeah, actor.
What's going on? Nothing, bro. I'm about to get out of here with my girl.
no, don't put Jonah Hill.
Whatever. Before any of that, Dan was officially discharged. In desperate need of a purpose and a place to go, he did what any affluent dickhead would do and became a business major. Using his disability money, did what any affluent dickhead would do and became a business major.
Sometimes on campus, you accidentally walk by a business class and the professor is writing like profit equals revenue, take away costs on the board, and everyone is taking notes like it's actual school.
Using his disability money towards enrolling at the University of Florida, joining a frat, and of course, falling in love.
What is frat culture in America? I've never understood that. Because I'm from the UK, I don't understand what like frat houses are. Because I see them in like high school, right? And it's literally just like they've got funny Greek symbols like delta and stuff. Fart culture. Drinking houses. It's dumb. What's it based on though? Is it based on like a club or something? Like a swimming or fucking gym or something? Binge drinking club. Big sweaty men. Beer and white people. Okay, that's probably summed it up pretty well. I've never understood like what frat houses are. Funny Greek symbols. No, it literally is. That's all frat houses are.
With the game of poker. Dan was only a freshman in college when he embarked on his first ever poker match, taking a liking to the game almost immediately. Staying up late and losing a ton of sleep was worth it if it meant getting to play an extra game with his classmates in between important business readings. By his sophomore year, Dan was addicted, even reportedly taking out a loan on his car and selling 3 of his most expensive guns so he had more money to gamble with.
So I went like flat broke my sophomore year, and I actually had to like sell 3 of my guns. And then I took that money and went and like played on this gambling.
What every time he speaks, it's like he's about to break down from laughing as he can't believe that people are eating up what he's saying. I genuinely like the smirk he has.
Take a boat to the boat because it had to be in international waters.
Being coached by his younger brother Adam, a real professional poker player, it wasn't until his 25th birthday when he actually set foot in a real brick-and-mortar casino, ready to prove his skills in the treacherous world of gamblers, sharks, and billionaires.
You just see the panic on his face.
Oh god, there's 3 of that size on the flop. Dan's doing the money we did to this Ford Explorer a year ago.
Look, let's get one thing straight. I'm an idiot, okay? I'm not gonna pretend I know the first thing when it comes to poker.
Wait, was that Corpse husband?
I'm
Oh, it's me, Corpse.
an idiot, okay? I'm not gonna pretend I know the first thing when it comes to poker. I'm really not good at any game not called Mario Kart or Super Monkey Ball, for that matter. But I have read the comments under gambling videos of Dan, and I know his skills have been repeatedly brought into question by real experts of the game. And I think it's safe to say he isn't exactly...
I do want to say, like, going into this, I do not understand poker. I really don't. Blackjack, I love blackjack. Poker confuses me. It's like... It's like a Street Fighter combo list. I'm still trying to learn poker, but it's so confusing for me.
The most
My brain is so tiny.
in the community. Even Dan himself will tell you it was never his life goal to become the greatest poker star of all time or anything. He just wanted to be the rich asshole in the background, having his beard stroked by models. And that much is totally understandable. But it becomes a little more disingenuous when you start to attribute your enormously unfat...
took a picture of all these like $100 bills and just captioned it cat. Okay, I mean, I can't even hate him for that. I can't even hate him. That's so out of touch. It's actually ironically bad. Yeah, I can't even hate that.
Fathomable wealth to your non-existent poker skills. I mean, even the most professional, well-known players in the world can barely scratch Dan's estimated net worth of $200 million.
What the fuck?
I moved to LA and I started playing.
Okay, so that's where you knew everything was going downhill. As soon as that sentence was uttered.
A lot of these poker games, and it just, I don't know, kind of snowballed. Like I beat one guy for 54 million and
54 million.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, like I beat a guy for 200 billion and then 800 and then I went to Mars. It's not a lot, you know.
It just, I don't know, kind of snowballed. Like I beat one guy for 54 million and
54 million.
Yeah. So
poker players make a lot of money, but not enough to justify the incredible spending habits of Danny Boy here. We're talking $50,000 for a bed frame, okay? He would need to be one of the absolute greatest to ever live, and we all know that just isn't f***ing true.
All in all, while Dan did play very aggressive, I wouldn't say that he played all that great. In fact, there were some serious...
I don't know who this guy is. I'm sure it's like an in-joke. But what the fuck is Harry Haxton? And why is there just a guy eating a burger framed?
Button clicking going on in this match. I think that maybe he could beat some high stakes, very soft live games, but on the internet, he's a fish in the water.
His lackluster abilities may have been enough to make him look cool in front of his audience of middle schoolers, but something about the way he presented himself in interviews and talked about his wealth just wasn't adding up. But his Instagram numbers definitely were. After breaking up with his playmate girlfriend in 2011, Dan vowed to live his life as a bachelor to the fullest extent from then on out. Using the power of his life as a bachelor to the fullest extent.
God, he looks so happy there. God, he looks over the moon right there. Jesus. I am envious of him and his little V-neck right there.
From then on out.
Most happiest man in LA.
Using the power of the internet to transform himself into a shining beacon of inspiration for sexless teenage boys in pastel shorts all over the nation. First joining the vanity-obsessed world of Instagram in 2012, the perfect platform for Dan to show off his exhilarating lifestyle of posing with his brother and chickens. Okay, his posts started off about as tame as you can get. A clear contrast to what they'd become over the following years. Somewhere along the way, Dan realized...
Honestly, at the minute though, the fact that he posted all that money with a cat and just captioned it cat, it's going to take a lot for me to hate Dan at this point.
The more extreme...
I'm sorry, Jay Aubrey, it's going to take a lot.
...his pics were, the more attention they would get. And began posting anything so long as he got those sweet, sweet likes and follows. He quickly built up a reputation of partying, drinking, having drug-laced orgies with supermodels.
Oh my God.
And having 2 heart attacks by the age of 32.
I got no fucking idea. Doctor's like, it's very important that you're thorough and that you tell us everything. We can't give you certain things if, you know, they mix with other drugs. And I'm just like, you know, I was smoking some pot. My mom kind of like perks up. You know, I did a little bit of cocaine. And my dad's like looks over at me. You know, and I think I might have taken a little bit of Viagra. And then my girlfriend's like, you motherfucker. And I'm just like, maybe. And the doctor's like, it's very important that you tell us how much. I was like, yeah, I think like 200 milligrams. The doctor was 200 milligrams.
Yeah, I guess the cocaine and Viagra might have that effect. But at least he got to meet Michael Jackson's doctor, supposedly. Gracing headlines for some of his more outrageous stunts.
Dan Bilzerian goes to an interview, be like, yeah, I met God the other day. How'd you do that, Dan? I was just playing poker with him, and I won him for 200 million. Everyone just takes it at face value.
Including the time he was arrested for bomb-making charges.
What? Bilzerian was arrested at LAX in December for allegedly possessing explosives with intent to make a bomb. He was charged with 2 felonies, including possession of a component of an explosive with the intent to make a bomb. Bilzerian gets no jail time and no firearm restriction.
Come on, Dan.
God damn. Daddy's cash. Daddy's cash with that lawyer. Daddy's lawyers.
After blowing up his own tractor trailer, he pled no contest for failing to extinguish a fire out in the open. No jail time, no weapon restrictions, nothing. Just a measly fine of about 17 grand, which he only received because it happened on public property. Not to mention the time he launched porn star Janice Griffith off his rooftop.
There are some details that I don't feel comfortable talking about
Fucking
right
hell.
now.
Has Dan called you?
What?
Top.
There are some details.
Okay, that falls pretty bad, but like, what? Those earlobes, god damn. Holy shit.
About right now.
Has Dan called you up to apologize?
He actually did not ever make an apology, unfortunately, which is the only thing that I'm sort of.
I can't stop looking at those ears. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sure this is really bad and stuff, but I actually can't stop looking at those ears.
Panicking at last minute.
And the fact the call was on Skype as well.
She grabbed Dan's t-shirt in a split second of regret before barely missing the pool below and smashing her ankle on the way down.
Holy shit. The legal correspondence that ensued when Instagram sensation Dan Bilzerian threw.
Thanks to his scumbag legal defense team, he wasn't sued. Unlike the time he kicked a woman in the face at a nightclub in steel-toed boots, in which case he was sued.
Vanessa Castano claims in a new lawsuit filed by her attorney, Keith Davidson, that Bilzerian was on the stage at the LIV nightclub and kicked her in the face with military boots. She says she began bleeding from the face and eye. Bilzerian's people say he kicked her because he was struggling to help another woman on stage, but Castano was blocking him.
And I thought chivalry was...
Is that really the best his legal team could come up with? Yeah, see, Dan Bilzerian, there was a child burning in a building, and Dan Bilzerian couldn't get to the child, and this woman, he kicked the woman in the face so he could get to the child in the burning building. Like, his legal team didn't even try and cope and be like, they had an argument and the woman hit him first or something, and it was self-defense. No.
To help another woman on stage.
Jesus.
But Castano
You just know that they were fucked when they made up that excuse.
And I thought chivalry was dead. Turns out Dan just wanted to protect his girl while brutalizing another one. Can't think of anything more considerate. Almost reminds me of the time he tried to play hero during an active shooting.
Holy fuck, this girl just got shot in the fucking head.
It's your favorite, Maury Shill.
Oh, damn, Hugo. Yeah, I need to do it, Maury. I will do it. I will do it soon, I promise. I've got it wrote down on my whiteboard. Also, thank you for the $50, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Means a lot. Please don't tell me this... Was this the fucking Vegas shooting?
Love your videos, Chief. Hope you've had a good day. If not, then there's always tomorrow to try again. Love you, pal. Take care.
That means a lot, Apollo. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 5.
Can't think of anything more considerate. Almost reminds me of the time he tried to play hero during an active shooting.
Holy fuck, this girl just got shot in the fucking head. It's so fucking crazy.
Dan Bilzerian was one of 22,000 people in attendance
This is the Las Vegas
night
shooting?
a 64-year-old man opened fire at a Las Vegas music festival in October 2017. During the worst mass shooting event in American history, Dan could be seen running amongst the crowd, documenting his live experience to his online following.
So I had to go grab a gun. I'm fucking headed back. It's fucking so crazy. Some kind of mass shooting. Fucking guy had a heavy caliber weapon for sure. Saw a girl fucking get shot.
Is he playing that music in his car while talking about this?
Wanting to live up to the gun-toting macho man image he had always exhibited, Dan was determined to do whatever he could to assist the situation. I guess he figured the best way to do that was by begging to borrow a random cop's gun while people around him were literally dying.
Fucking hell. That is so embarrassing. You can hear the cop telling him to fuck off, right? Jesus. No. That's not even American, dude. That's just like, that's Dan Bilzerian. Like, don't put... I feel that Americans should not be compared to this guy. Just this once. Just this once.
Around him were literally dying.
Fucking hell. They're literally pushing him away. Like, he's literally doing this for clout. Fucking hell. Police would have more training than you fucking moron.
And while people around
I actually
him
can't
were
stop watching
literally
how
dying.
embarrassing this is. Like, I'm addicted to... Did he just lie and say he's a cop? Yeah, he literally just lied and said he's a cop. So that's a felony. Impersonating a police officer.
Being the guy who was once credited for saying his greatest fear is that someone will break into his house and he won't know.
My greatest fear is that someone will break in and I won't be able to decide with what hashtag gun to shoot them. Everything must be based on social media. Everything is a hashtag. This is like one of those tweets you see This is one of those tweets you see to like show that people with guns are insane, like something that people would make ironically.
What gun to shoot them with, he kind of became known for this menacing reputation. So the reactions from what viewers saw that night were mixed. Some expected him to do more than run for shelter, while others might argue he shouldn't have distracted officers from attempting to defuse an active shooting situation. But one thing I can tell you for certain is that this wouldn't be the only time his values were questioned.
The worst thing is as well, you know for a fact that if a cop was stupid enough to give him their gun, he wouldn't have done anything. He would have just patrolled around the streets with it to look impressive. Holy shit, Hugo. Thank you again for the 50, man. God damn. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've got it wrote down on the whiteboard over here, so.
Sure wouldn't be the last time he experienced controversy.
According to all estimations, Ignite burned through over 100 million with about 2.5 million in gross profit in 2020. It's insane. Where did the money go? 2.5 million in gross profit in 2020. It's insane.
Well, I swear that was
Where did the money
PewDiePie.
go? Dan, what's up? DM me. Where's the money?
At the end of the day, money's really freedom with me, because when you got a lot of money, you can do whatever you want. Nobody can tell you what to do.
But before we get into that, it's time for an ad. The wonderful and amazing Saints over
Sorry,
at
Jay
Raycon.
Aubrey. I love you,
That's
man. 1, 2,
pre-cut
3,
product.
4, 5, 6.
Right?
7.
And Bilzerian talk about all the women he slept with. Oh, what a guy. Go to buyraycon.com/Jobbery to get 15%.
8.
For the longest time, Dan insisted the bulk of his income was a direct result of his poker earnings, turning himself from a broke college kid to a self-made millionaire through his late 20s. But not everyone
Well, I
was
wouldn't say
convinced.
self-made.
For starters,
I
Dan
wouldn't
had
say
only
that.
played in one public
I
poker
wouldn't say
tournament,
that.
all the way back in 2009 when he came in 180th place and walked away with $36,000.
The Bilzerian brothers have been enjoying their family reunion as well, both still in this thing. That's Adam adding to his chip stack. But at another table, his brother Dan is all in after the flop with ace high against the pocket tens of Jonathan
Good God,
Tamayo.
rest in peace.
Bilzerian has to have an ace on the river.
The river card is a king. Tamayo wins
Rest
the pot
in
and knocks
peace.
off Dan Bilzerian.
He became known for playing loose, aggressive in the eyes of fellow poker sharks, even reportedly losing $2.3 million on a simple coin toss, according to GQ. Still, Dan
The thing is,
claims
as
to have
well,
made the majority of his money.
The thing is, with people like that, people with daddy's cash, they've got so much reckless abandon as well. They will just throw stuff like that because they know that they can just go and ask like their family for more money.
Through non-traceable cash games with billionaires in private, which is extremely convenient, wouldn't you say? Especially considering his Instagram flexing began around the same time his father's trust funds finally became accessible.
The trust funds.
What?
I guess you were entitled to one when you turned 30, one when you turned 35.
Dan's father, Paul,
Oh my! Imagine being that wealthy that there's not just one trust fund, there's multiple ones. It's like, yeah, if you blow all this by 35, we got another one for you.
Bilzerian made a name for himself back in the 80s, when corporate rating was at an all-time high. According to Investopedia, investors would target failing companies whose assets appeared to be undervalued, buy large enough shares to give them a controlling position at the company, and then use their power to artificially drive up the stock price, either through internal management changes or by using their voting power to install handpicked members to the board of...
the next podcast recorded yet?
Tommy, thank you for the 20, man. The next episode has been recorded. Yeah, it's being edited right now.
Directors.
Colossal's the one that edits it, so.
As long as the company's value went up, the investors would make an absolute killing. A practice that was questionable at best and straight up illegal at worst, depending on how you went about it, I guess. By 1989, though, the government had charged Paul with fraud and conspiracy, failing to disclose his ownership of various companies and selling his holdings right after their stock prices skyrocketed. Insider trading in its purest form. And if only Paul had been a little more discreet, he probably would have been able to get away with it. Well, he still kinda did, but not without being slapped with a $63 million fine and spending 13 months in federal prison for a ruling he called unjust.
The whole time he had been telling me like, I'm not going to jail because it was, in the newspapers, the kids were asking me, so I'd ask him and he's like, oh no, definitely not. He was always like this crazy, like eternal optimist.
Dan barely got to see his father growing up as it was, naming that lack of attention as one of the many driving forces behind his eccentric lifestyle. But Paul's arrest would prove itself traumatizing for
I thought I was going to sneeze.
Constantly harassed by kids at school over his father being a Wall Street felon.
So we're going to school, and he's like, yeah, by the way, I'm going to jail.
Been watching
and,
since
I think
2014.
he put a little
Look
more.
how the content has evolved, and look how you've bounced back after everything. Keep up the great work, much love.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Prototype, for the 10. Appreciate it.
Eloquent that, but anyways, it was
How'd you take?
Sub money probably got swallowed up by Twitch this month. But I also wanted to know when you would play Elden Ring again.
Thank you, Brooke, for the 5. I mean, I'll be down to play it again sometime. I actually haven't touched it. After streaming it, I never touched the game again. Genuinely. So, yeah, I might go back to that.
Take it.
It sucked, man. You got to go to school, and all these kids are making fun of you, and your dad's going to jail. It's like, I was kind of traumatizing moment.
Through a complex network of offshore banks and family partnerships, however, the Bilzerian family managed to keep living in the 28,000 square foot palace for about 20 years. Plenty of time for Dan and his brother Adam to grow up in the mansion Paul dubbed his own Taj Mahal, even while the SEC scrambled to locate the tens of millions he owed the government, only paying back an estimated 4 of the 63 million before filing bankruptcy. Come on, dude.
Every
We're
time.
not bankrupt.
Bankruptcy is like the best excuse for the rich man.
Mr. Bilzerian's assets, ownership of the mansion is transferred to a Nevada partnership owned by an offshore trust that initially has, according to court records, Mr. Bilzerian and his wife as beneficiaries and trustees. His family continues living there, even as Mr.
Why does this look like an analog horror?
Bilzerian, in a court filing, has said he has no assets.
Going to extreme lengths to keep ownership of the house and his wealth, to the point where he'd rather go to prison than ever admit he was lying about his finances. To this day, that $50+ million has never been tracked down, but it all had to go somewhere, right?
You know, I mean, you read the detractors or comments they've made that, oh, nobody can make $100 million or whatever it is playing poker. He, you know, he's just, you know, poker's kind of
he sucks,
the way he says he makes his money, but he's really gotten it from the, you know, trust funds, and you didn't take it.
I gave it all back, so.
Really?
Yeah. I gave it to my brother.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't need it, didn't want it, didn't care.
Didn't need it. Oh, it just sounds so... It's genius how you can tell when he's bullshitting, because just all like how he completely changes from just, yeah, I didn't need it. I gave it all to Jesus. Why? I didn't need it.
I don't know. I didn't need it, didn't want it, didn't care.
He gave it all to his brother, who just so happens to have famously renounced his US citizenship so he could become a resident of the Cayman Islands and not have to pay US taxes. How convenient. This is like Jake Paul, man. Jake Paul moved out of LA like as soon as Biden got in, so they were going to raise like taxes for like all the rich. Who's Adam Bilzerian? He decided to leave the US for good and then settle permanently in the West Indies. He later wrote a book titled America, Love It or Leave It, so I left.
Dan has never denied the existence of a trust fund under his or his brother's name, but he has given conflicting testimonies regarding the amount of money he's actually taken from them. So first he didn't accept any of it and instead handed everything over to his little brother because, as we all know, Dan...
Why does Twitch take 100%? Because they ended their contract with me. So if you resub, I don't get any of that money because I'm not under Twitch anymore.
Hates money that isn't his. But we'll get to that soon. Point is, he later went back on his word, admitting he did take a little bit from the trust. How much?
You know, I took a little bit. I took a couple million. I didn't take a lot. It was 100 million. I took like 20 million.
I have no idea. As of now, there isn't definitive proof that Dan and his brother's trust funds were made up of entirely SEC money, but the evidence doesn't exactly say otherwise, does it? At the end of the day, it'll probably always remain a mystery just how much Dan really inherited from his Wall Street criminal father.
So it's been so long that I'm just used to, you know, I never cared if people thought that I was good. I never gave a you know, if, you know, how people thought that I got my money.
Didn't he get his account hacked at one point? That's what I was thinking of. He got his account hacked, right? On Instagram, Playboy, Dan Bilzerian's Twitter got hacked by a few kids. I have to pay to read this. No, I'm okay. What were the tweets? Report for what the fuck is this? So they hacked his account. Like for follow. Report for spam at Keemstar. Following a ton of people who do. I hate this guy. Follow for Biden for a follow back. Also follow prostitute for a follow.
Still don't. I don't give a they think I got it all from a trust. I don't
not
care.
at all. Like, somebody, if you've like earned it through, your own intellect and hard work, it doesn't bother you at all that there's like some out there that like think that it was just handed to you.
No,
I'll be back in 1 sec, chat. I'll go for it. Peace. Okay, chat, I've just had a genius idea, okay? I've had a genius idea. So, I know I said after this video I was gonna, like, record a game for a stream. I'm kind of quirky and bizarre. I want to do the game in one sitting, and the game is, like, 8 hours long. So, what I think I'm gonna do is react to a couple more videos this stream, after this, and then end stream. And then after that, I'm gonna I'll stream tomorrow for like 8 hours tomorrow. How's that sound? Because I'm recording for a main channel video, so I need to do this anyway. What game is it? It's Kane and Lynch 2. Kane and Lynch 2.
Also, Prototype is my favorite game of all time. I remember you mentioning doing a Vido on it. Is that still an IDE?
Prototype, yeah, I want to do a video on Prototype 1 and 2.
Tax.
Thank you for the 10, Prototype and Asmo. Yeah, no, I wanna do a video on Prototype. Now, the game I was playing is Kane and Lynch 2. I've literally spent all day setting it up because it's such an old fucking game. It was so hard to run because whenever you run it on PC, it kills your second monitor, so I couldn't see the recording software or chat. I had to install some software that kills that forces games into Windows. It's just some fucking Hexa shit or whatever. Anyway.
I don't really, the thing is, like, there's so many people praising me. I don't even, like, concern myself with the opinions. I mean,
who is praising this man? Who's praising this man? He says that so... well, I've not seen a single Dan Bilzerian God Defender. Has he got Twitter? He's still got Twitter, right? Hang on. I mean, yeah, we know he's got Twitter, but I mean, like, is he on Twitter now? Yeah, he is. Okay. Okay, this profile may include potentially sensitive content. Good place to start. Of fucking course he's got an NFT pic. For fuck's sake, man. Give me that fucking red pill. The new Top Gun movie was he actually tweets like a boomer. He tweets like a boomer. Loving the liberal cunt meltdown over Elon Musk purchase of Twitter. I don't even care, like, whether people that watch me are, like, right or left. It's just, like, if you tweet stuff like that, you're just asking to be bullied. Things I'm most proud of last year. I didn't post a black square. Oh, wow, bro. You're so cool. You're so cool. I didn't do the thing the majority of people did out of respect, therefore I stand out and I'm quirky. How can you be so anti everything that you just end up having fucking everyone hate you? What a fucking moron. Give me that red pill. What's the replies? Just emojis. They've run out of words. It's blue. You're looking for Viagra. Alright. That Twitter is actually rotting my brain. Jesus Christ.
it sucks that I've lost all of my privacy pretty much, and I can't go anywhere without, people coming up to me and...
Are you far right? I'm farting.
wanting pictures and this and that.
By 2017, he had partied with Steve Aoki, bought his way into a Matt Damon movie, and hooked up with 10,000 women. What could possibly be in store next for the man who had done it all? Well, launching his own CBD business, of course.
So what is the most exciting thing about the cannabis industry today? Why should people be excited about your product?
I mean, because it's going to be one of the best products in the industry, and it's...
Was that Wee Man from Jackass? I actually thought that was Wee Man for a second there.
And it's going to be consistent across state lines. We're going to have global distribution.
I imagine all the strains are just infused with Dan Bilzerian's pubic hair, and then like they just somehow like create an STD that he's had from like a model or some shit.
Yeah.
So maybe they just name it after the model and then the STD.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
In hopes of becoming the first premium global cannabis brand, Dan Bilzerian launched the company Ignite, selling everything from cannabis products to clothing, vapes, and beverages. This fucking guy was plastering his stupid goat logo on anything he could get his greasy fingers on. $39.99 for placebo gummies? Like, if this were the Lorax, I'm sure Dan would find a way to slap the Ignite.
Wait, what was it? CBD? I bought CBD gummies once because they're apparently meant to help with anxiety and stuff, right? They do fuck all. Like okay, so this is my personal experience. If you guys take CBD and it helps with you, that's totally fine. I have took them for like 3 months straight, and they were expensive ones as well. They were strong ones, and it just did like absolutely nothing, nothing for me. So CBT over yeah, I mean, yes, one of them gets you high. Yes, one of them is better.
Placebo gummies? Like, if this were the Lorax, I'm sure Dan would find a way to slap the Ignite logo on a bottle of air too. But by February Lorax, I'm sure Dan would find a way to slap the Ignite logo on a bottle of air.
It's funny Aubrey says this, right? Because you can buy canned air. It's like a thing in India. And then, hang on. Selfridges, London. I went to Selfridges in London, and I'm not sure if it's here. No, it's not. Okay, so Selfridges is a store in London. It's a chain. They've got one in Birmingham. I think they've got one in Manchester as well. It's basically high-end shopping, like Gucci, Prada, all that kind of stuff, like pretty expensive stuff. It's kind of like a Harrods. So in there, in the London one, which is their biggest one, the flagship store, they have a pharmacy. And in that pharmacy, I shit you not, it had the most like snake oil tier stuff. You could buy a hangover cure that was just half aspirin, half caffeine. I took it the next day, did fuck all for me. And then they sold canned air. And it was under like for sports or something. It was like sports. I'll see if I can find it. Here it is. Yeah. The boost oxygen. I saw that in the pharmacy and I just thought, what the fuck? 15 quid natural flavor as opposed to like rose scented air. It's on Amazon. Okay. So 43 quid. Pure oxygen. Get a hit of fresh O2 with boost oxygen. 95% pure oxygen, which can assist with natural recovery and rejuvenation. Who buys this shit, man? Oxygen in a can. This is like, there's something, this has to be ironic, right? This has to be ironic, like. Breathing oxygen increases brain concentration and helps fight fatigue. Breathing oxygen also keeps you alive, surprisingly. Oh, that's so cringe, man. Like, okay, if you're in somewhere, like, okay, I watched a YouTube video about, like, air quality in certain places, like, parts of London, Delhi and India as well. The air quality there is fucking horrendous. Yeah, that's right. That's where I first heard about it. They were selling canned air in India. I'm pretty sure They're gonna show any pictures? Nah. There was a guy there. Yeah, there it is. Ah, this is the fucking thing. Yeah, like it literally looks like a scam. So because quality in air quality in India, like in Delhi, in the capital, is that bad, people would sell canned air. And I remember there was a guy that walked around in a YouTube video, and he had like a spectrometer that basically like read the air quality. and the air quality in the worst parts of Delhi was basically like smoking 5 packs of cigarettes a day. It was... Pure oxygen is lethal? Yeah, I know. It needs... what else is in oxygen? Nitrogen, right? It's not pure oxygen. It's 95% because, yeah, pure would just kill you.
There too. But by February 2019, Ignite was off to the races, with the brand finally going public on the Canadian stock market, debuting at a share price of about $2.51. All the meanwhile, the Ignite House YouTube channel, hosted by models Desi and Kayla, began pumping out lifestyle vlog-type content that showcased even more details of Dan's highly luxurious daily routine.
You want to run naked to Elon's house? Yep. No. She's like, it's fun. No. You're right. No. Everybody wanted to do it.
I heard that guy laugh. It just reminded me of Stamina.
I'll give somebody.
I think Dan should run naked.
All right. That's an offer. If any of y'all do it, I'll give you $50,000.
I'll do it.
Okay. Somebody get her a fucking bicycle.
I mean, what?
Okay.
I mean, what?
She's gonna knock on his door.
What happens if it rains, by the way? Look at all this gym equipment. This is probably about $80,000 worth of gym equipment out here. What if it rains?
If he answers the door, $50,000.
If he answers the door.
Yeah.
Has he got like a cover that goes over it or something?
$10,000 just for going.
My Instagram is Redhead Ray, R-A-Y-E.
All right, you've opened up the fucking floodgates now. Let's have a look. Redhead Ray. Oh, that's red. Where's Redhead Ray? Or is it EI? No, she fell off. Nothing. She fell off.
There you go, guys. You can stop asking
she
now.
Loves dick pics.
Wait. Ray with a Y? Okay. R-E-Y. R-E-Y-E. Red. This isn't her, right? No, this is some random guy. No, she literally fell off. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Ray, I put it in. Ray, you're guys, you're typing too quick. Ray, okay, Redhead Ray. Nothing. She fell off. Nothing. Oh, all right. Spelled. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. I need to log in anyway. All right. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, nothing weird or toxic to see here, folks.
She's running away.
No.
She says, no, I can't do it.
I'm gonna be right back.
She's gonna be back. She's off camera. She's gonna contemplate things. There'll be many Uber drivers checking her out as they drive
Guys, it was bait. I was baiting. I was waiting for you guys to notice it was bait.
by there.
Along with the new brand, Dana also boasted his massive purchase of a $63 million mansion on CNBC with the guy from Shark Tank, completely decked out with a 12-foot waterfall, infinity pool, tennis courts, and a parking lot fit for a fucking airplane. Not a bad start, especially considering Dan's rampant social media presence reaching an estimated 500 million people every month. The company should have no problem getting off the ground and selling CBD oil to the masses, right? Right? Well, maybe Dan should have stayed in business school.
The mansions, the yachts, the parties, the models. How does Dan Bilzerian, the globe-trotting, cash-stacking, gun-toting, Instagram boasting...
Holy shit, I got the same glasses as him. Hang on. Yo, Fillion. We got the same glasses, bro. What the hell?
...partying playboy do it? According to a lawsuit filed this week, he doesn't. Dan Bilzerian rents his house and charges the rest of his six-figure lifestyle to a credit card that someone else pays off.
See, in 2019, Ignite made
Alright, the glasses come off. Every time Fillion comes on, we'll wear the glasses.
money two ways, and no, neither of those were actually selling products. Ignite issued and sold shares of its own company's stock, along with raising...
He's made a ton of good videos about stuff like Tyler the Creator and that IRL superhero guy. If you want to watch his stuff again on stream, I'd recommend those videos.
The IRL superhero? I might check that one out. Thank you, Zizza, for the 5.
Raising money via debt, according to Forbes, receiving about $25 million from proceeds of insurance sales, $19 million from convertible debt, and another $23.7 million from a short-term promissory note, which basically meant Ignite was holding on to a bunch of other people's money. And instead of actually using it to benefit the company or their constituents or whatever, it was all wasted by Dan himself, as a 2020 lawsuit would later reveal Ignite was essentially being used as nothing more than Dan Bilzerian's own personal piggy bank. That's right. As
It's
Ignite's
not
stock
surprising
value
at
plummeted,
all.
Dan continued to swipe the credit card. $15,000 for a ping pong table, $40,000 for a rock climbing wall, $128,000 for a 2-night stay in London, $130,000.
What are you spending to grease that much money? What the fuck?
Rock climbing wall,
120. Surely, okay. Hang on. Dan Bilzerian. Okay, surely this comes up. There's got to be something, right? Got bored in London, 1 a.m. mission to Amsterdam. Jesus. Is there nothing about what he spent? No, I guess not. All right, whatever.
$28,000 for a 2-night stay in London, $130,000 for a photo shoot in the Bahamas, but only because he had to pay all those models.
These girls are on payroll. Wake up, buddy. Nobody fucking flies on a jet and goes to hang out with this dude. No, it's not how it works.
I kind of like figured out that life is more about setup. You know, I wanted to like set it up so that I could get laid without like having a bunch of conversations and dates and whatnot. So
using company money to cover enormous personal expenses would inevitably land Dan and his business.
You really do have to respect how people this like two-dimensional just like do amazing in life. They just do. Oh wait, the glasses. Oh yeah, shit, my bad. Sorry.
$130,000 for a photo shoot in the Bahamas, but only because he had to pay all those models.
These girls are on payroll. Wake up, buddy. Nobody fucking flies on a jet and goes to hang out with this dude. No, it's not how it works.
I kind of like figured out that life is more about setup. You know, I wanted to like set it up so that I could get laid without like having a bunch of conversations and dates and whatnot. So
using company money to cover enormous personal expenses would inevitably land Dan and his business in massive legal trouble thanks to a lawsuit filed by Ignite's former president, Curtis Heffernan. After refusing to approve of his boss's negligent spending, like, you know, an $800,000 yacht rental, Curtis was quickly axed from the company, to which he responded by suing Dan for wrongful termination immediately after. I mean, the guy was just trying to do his fucking job is all. Outlined in that very lawsuit began to reveal much of what
You know what I love? I'm sorry, my brain just does this. It wanders.
Dan for wrongful termination immediately after. I mean, the guy
my brain wanders so much. Someone was paid to do this. You had a guy and it was his job and he was paid money to be a stock video of a white man looking sad in front of whiskey. That was his job. He was literally put on this earth to look sad in front of whiskey.
Was just trying to do his fucking job.
People in chat are saying goals.
Job is all. Outlined in that very lawsuit began to reveal much of what many seem to already speculate regarding Dan's seemingly extravagant appearance. The famous Ignite parties hosted at Dan's mansion were some of the most exclusive and exotic events in the area. They were synonymous with Dan's image, but
it's interesting though, right? Because how is Dan not like deeply depressed? I don't mean in the sense of like, oh, like no one with money's like really truly happy, but like I've seen Vice. I know like Vice are kind of shit now, but Vice did a really good series. I'll show you this. Hang on. Hang on. Vice. I think it was Rehab. Was it the Millionaires Rehab? This is it. So this is a rehab for like millionaires and billionaires, mostly billionaires. And they interviewed a guy and he basically said he was partying all day, every day. And he just realized like he became fucking depressed because of just how empty and soulless everything became. Yeah, here it is. Here it is.
In order to show me just how effective their treatment actually is, Paracelsus organized for me to meet a former client.
Paracelsus, it was for me the most important decision I have made in my life.
What were your issues?
Now, I had mainly alcohol and cocaine. Most of the people I know who have those type of issues, they don't want to be in any group sessions. They concerned about reputation. No one in my life, on my circle, even noticed that I was in treatment.
How much were you spending on your drug habit and drink habit?
There was no problem to spend 50,000 in a night or more. People who live this type of lifestyle, they also spend a lot of money on inviting other people. I was really able to party for 3 days. And
I hate to say it, but this is so fitting to everything Jay Aubrey just said as well about like paying models and stuff to hang out with him. This is literally so fitting.
Inviting other people. I was really able to party for 3 days and go to work like nothing happened.
Can you describe what your life was like when you're at your lowest point during addiction?
The last time I chatted, I had from Cannes to Sardinia. You know, I remember that at some point I was throwing up overboard and people, they were lying there and they were all like messed up and I didn't even remember where they came from. It was very lonely. My life was going too fast to nowhere. I looked at the Mediterranean Sea and there was a beautiful sunrise and I felt like you gotta change something.
People in chat saying Darth Vader. I think you're missing the point.
Paracelsus?
Yeah, after that, yes. So I stayed, I think, for 2 months. And then I came back and used Paracelsus as my support system.
And how much did you spend in total?
It was like 800 to $1 million, yeah.
Can you give us a rough idea of how wealthy you are?
Well, I don't know, but I would say it will be enough to stay for the rest of my life at Paracelsus.
Jesus, man. Fucking hell. Actual Ludwig YouTube contract. Fucking hell. Yeah, but you can see though, right? Like, money is not the root of... I mean, obviously everyone fucking says this, but money is not the root of, like, happiness. You end up, like, especially in these, like, LA spheres, you end up surrounding yourself by people that you just... It's just money. Literally just surround you by money, just leeches and stuff.
But that's because...
People in chat are saying it sounds like the voice on the radio from the Total Chaos video. Fuck. Stop it! Stop it!
It was all he seemed to care about. Vanity.
I'm gonna unlist the video, don't make me do it!
He wanted to be seen as the guy, the rich asshole who could pull women effortlessly thanks to his iconic branding. But that's all it was, branding. Ignite as a company was hollow beyond any of the glitz and glamour seen on Instagram. As noted by Forbes contributor and local CBD expert Chris Roberts, I cover weed and CBD for a living. I live in an area absolutely saturated with CBD products, and I do not think I have ever seen an Ignite product out in the wild. Nobody was buying Ignite.
I've never seen Ignite. I mean, okay, I'm sure you can say that because, you know, it's not overseas and it's just in America. Like our Prime, the drink that Logan and KSI shill everywhere. Like, that's only in America and it's only just starting to take off in the UK. I've never seen an Ignite product in my entire life. Like, their logo, I keep getting it confused with All Saints, which is like a clothing brand. Every time I see... Hang on. You just saw the logo for a second there. I keep thinking it's All Saints every time I see it. Like the little ram, like the goat skull.
As public records show, the company lost a grand total of $50 million its first year, with the stock value shrinking to about 68 cents at the time of me recording this. And as the lawsuit revealed, Dan didn't even...
I can't wait to, like, make so much money illegally just to have a child that, like, burns it all in 10 years.
own the Ignite house. Instead, he was only leasing it for about $200,000 a month and sticking somebody else with the tab. It's actually really funny that CNBC had to go back and change the title of their tour.
Rent.
The tab. It's actually really funny that CNBC had to go back.
They changed it to Rented.
Back and change the title of their tour.
I love that they've changed the title after he was exposed to be a fraud.
Once the truth came out.
He reportedly paid a mind-boggling $65 million for this mega mansion. Dan says he made $50 million playing high-stakes poker.
I'd have to talk to my accountant about all of it. I don't know.
Of course, Dan denies everything the whistleblowers have alleged and plans on countersuing his former president, but that hasn't stopped anonymous employees from coming out of the woodwork and confirming Heffernan's very claims. Ignite pays for everything, one said. Models, events, yachts, Dan would just have it wrapped with the Ignite logo, and all of a sudden it was an Ignite expense, and he would send them the bill. Yeah, I mean, one look at his Instagram and that seems to check.
I mean, I know YouTubers, for example, like, YouTubers really do take the piss with, like, business expenses. Like, you could literally, I know YouTubers that you can get completely shit-faced with them, like, drunk. You spend, like, thousands on alcohol, and then they'll just turn around and put it all on business, because it's, like, networking. But this is, like... This is a whole nother
he
level,
would
man.
send them the bill. Yeah, I mean, one look at his Instagram and that seems to check out. Some claims even seem to show his dad was running the show behind the scenes, which is illegal since he can't touch another American company after being convicted of fraud. Oh, that's why it's listed on the Canadian market.
He is, I think he's a St. Kitts citizen, and I think he gave up his U.S. citizenship.
You don't talk to him?
I talk to him probably 4 or 5 times a year.
I don't even know what the punchline is. I just hear the laugh and I laugh. My brain's small. Paul Nash points out that Paul Bilzerian, Dan's father and convicted felon related to security law violations with an outstanding $62 million fine from the SEC, Security Exchange Commission, may actually be the real mastermind behind the enterprise. Yep.
You really don't get rewarded for your honesty.
In many ways, Dan Bilzerian can be seen as the real-life Tony Stark. That is, if Tony Stark was surrounded by a rotating cast of nameless models he paid for, lied about where his money came from, distracted an officer during an active shooting, and drove Stark Enterprises.
It's almost like it's a Chad. He's kind of a Chad, right? Because he's that self-absorbed and driven by ego that he has not actually had that. You know that guy I just shown, the depressed guy that went to, like, you know, the millionaire's therapy and stuff? Because he was getting so high and like drunk and just meeting people and models that he didn't even know or cared about. That guy actually relapsed and realized, holy shit, I've become a complete piece of shit. Dan just hasn't. Dan just hasn't. And I can't tell whether that makes him a supervillain or an actual like Chad. Because I see the amount of people on Twitter and stuff that sympathize with like Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. He is a bad person. He is a bad person, but people still empathize with him.
Into the ground. To Dan's credit, it's hard to feel any sense of real accomplishment when everything in life has been handed to you. Growing up surrounded by such tremendous wealth must have a real impact on a person's psyche, and I can only imagine how insignificant Dan must have felt having always lived in his father's shadow, constantly in search of a fragment of individuality he could claim as his own.
Would you ever do a House of the Dead playthrough?
I'm planning on doing a House of the Dead video, actually. Not the next video, but a little bit in the future.
After priding himself on being authentic and upfront about the way he lives his life, it's painfully ironic to see how everything is panned out as a result of peeling back the curtain. But it does go on to perfectly emphasize what can happen when a silver spoon chud takes over as CEO of a company while possessing no business experience or a significant level of maturity whatsoever. Dan Bilzerian will lie about anything, so long as it makes his image more appealing, whether it's photoshopping celebrities on Instagram or using other image more appealing, whether it's Dan
Bilzerian decides to Photoshop Cardi B's stomach flatter in bizarre Instagram fail. What? Why? How does that help you?
Shopping celebrities on Instagram or using other people's money towards his own personal ventures. The very foundation of his credibility is built on deception. He didn't do it on his own, he just got lucky. And if you ask me, Dan is only another spoiled trust fund recipient posing as a beneficiary to the fictional American dream. A reminder to all of us that his self-made playboy lifestyle is far from the idealistic utopia he wants us to think it is, and that a pristine social media presence can conceal even the dirtiest of secrets. But at the end of the day, I think we can all agree on the worst thing Dan has done.
And my first video on Dan was from 2015, and it was my first video to clock in 500,000 views.
No.
So to be completely honest with you guys, well, I gotta give Dan Bilzerian a...
I respect how they used that picture of him. It just looks like a Popeye. It doesn't even look like a real human.
huge thank you for helping me launch this channel.
Why is everyone saying utopia?
Celebrity to the is far from the idealistic utopia
he said the word. I get that one. I get that one. All right, chat. Hang on. Let me go back. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is I'm gonna get this.
Yeah, so
what I'm
Hey, Pyra! It's your favorite Amori shill.
Love your videos,
I will
Chief.
be
Hope you had a good
back.
day.
I'll be
If
back
not,
tomorrow.
then there's always
I'll be back
to
tomorrow.
try
So
again.
tomorrow
Love
I'm
you,
gonna do
Couch.
like a long stream playing this game because I finally got it to work. So that'll be tomorrow. I'm gonna dip now so I can like just actually get ready for tomorrow and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for joining, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye 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 bye.